that he did that nobody ever knew about because he was too humble to actually want to take credit for it. Those leave lasting impressions on the people that he touches, and he's touched many, many people in this community, both on and off the ice.
And he stuck around in the off season.
Absolutely. He made it his home. He wanted his family to grow up here. He wanted his children to experience the Canadian culture, and that's not something that a lot of players do, but Daniel did. Again, it comes back to the quality of person that he is.
Randy, you can take a little credit in getting him here and having him here. So thank you very much for coming in today.
My pleasure. Great to be here. Thanks, Randy.
Randy Sexton. Should I say a little bit of credit? A lot of credit for getting him here. Randy Sexton, former GM of the Sens, drafted Daniel Alfredson.
I had the lockout year, so that was the year he was drafted, and then my first year with an actual season ticket package was his rookie year. Yeah.
I don't remember what it was to watch him on the ice that first year.
Of course I do. My memory's not that bad. No, I remember. I've obviously not as well as I would like to, but...
What did you remember about his play?
He was just, he was always where the puck was. He was always hustling. He was just really, really different. We had a lot of these first-round draft picks that came in, and, whether it was the pressure or whatever, the franchise had, it was a growing thing, and he just felt like he was already ready to go. He was a little bit older than some of those young picks too, and it's hard being an expansion team, but he just kind of knew what to do, and it was great.
Favorite Alfie moment on the ice and off the ice?
I have to pick 2007, the overtime goal against Buffalo. I've watched that clip about 900 times in the last few days also. Again, such a key turning point moment for the franchise. And another moment where who else was going to score that goal? We needed a goal. We had to do it. Who else was going to score that goal?
Sheer will and determination.
Something like that.
And off the ice? And please don't say the cabin.
I won't say that. There's so many. Like Randy said, he's one of the things I think that makes him so popular in Ottawa is he kind of feels like one of us. He came from elsewhere. He came as a young man, but still, a fully formed adult. But he this is his adopted home, but it's kind of his real home. He feels like Ottawa. He's not overly flashy. He's polite. He's sort of leads
Ottawa.
by example. Very Ottawa. He just fits right in, and he's fit in. His family's fit in.
Now, you were bruised, as were many, about how he left this city. A couple years ago. I heard Paul Mulcahy talk about this night offering closure.
Right.
And I thought of you when I heard that.
Well, I think I was mad at Alfie for a couple of days after everything happened, and then it was all about, no, we have to find a way to get him back. And everybody told me, it's never going to happen, Shaila. And then it's not going to happen for 5 or 10 years. And then, oh my God, it's happening. And I was thinking about it. If he had stayed as a player and then this was his retirement announcement, it would probably be a very sad and somber day. But instead, today really feels like a celebration. We've had time to process the life after Alfie sadness, I think. And as much as I'm sure for him this is a sad day and it's a sad circumstance and decision to have to come to retire, I'm so glad that as a fan base we can give him, he's going to look back on the day that he retired, and this is going to be a highlight. It's going to be a highlight for the city. It's a highlight for him, and it'll be a happy memory and not a sad memory, and I'm glad we can give him that.
Shaila, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Is it true he follows you on Twitter?
I don't want anyone to find out because he'll find out I'm a crazed fan and stop doing it. No, I have no idea how that happened, but I'm certainly not going to discourage him.
Thank you so much. And thanks again.
Thank you.
For both of you for coming in. Shaila Anwar, you can follow Shaila on Twitter. That's at Feisty. Feisty with 3 F's?
Just Feisty works.
Okay. Alfredson wasn't a celebrity who loved the limelight, but he did have a sense of humor. He showed it on this very show a couple of times, including on Ottawa Morning. Here's a bit of Alfie running for mayor on April 1st.
Good morning, Daniel.
Good morning.
Tell me